Thanks, Chris. The world of social media plays a very big part in today's society. Every day, people are using social media as a way to interact with people they know or do not know. However, with every move you make on the internet, someone is trying to take advantage of your personal affairs.
Back from practice, and I just got a text from a random phone number that said, "Hey man, like I got your Instagram account, and if you want it back, you have to pay me $300." So I immediately got on my Instagram app on my phone, tried to log in, and none of my stuff was working.
According to a study by the University of Phoenix, nearly 2/3 of U.S. adults with social media accounts say they have been hacked. When it comes to the web, your personal information is subject to being stolen at any time. Hackers are not the only thing you need to consider when it comes to social media. You have to be accountable of your own actions as well. You have to keep a close watch on what content you like and who requests to follow your account. There's a consequence with everything you do in the world of social media. This leads us to the next topic of discussion: personal data recording. This week, we took a look at how social media affects people's everyday lives and how their choices play a big part. Facebook is feeling the fallout after it was revealed that this tech giant was releasing the personal data of its users. The public received word that a data firm, Cambridge Analytica, indirectly harvested 50 million Facebook users' personal information in order to produce targeted ads intended to sway political opinions.
Freaked me out. It's just one of those things like how you don't realize how much people are paying attention to the things you didn't think they were paying attention to.
There are precautions you can take. You don't have to, like, I don't access Facebook on my phone or mobile devices at all.
When you're trusting somebody with private information like Facebook, in my opinion, is important.
I know that they have to make money somehow, and we use these applications and we demand that they be free, and we demand that they not have intrusive advertisements.
According to the whistleblower, the breach occurred through a loophole that allowed a third-party app to access 270,000 people's Facebook profiles. These users expressly gave permission by simply pressing allow. Through the friends list, the app was able to access 50 million Facebook profiles, subsequently harvesting all the recorded data that Facebook had on them. So even if you don't use an app that steals your data, being connected to a person that gives an app permission is enough to lose your own. I have learned a lot about how social media works. I would definitely be on my P's and Q's when it comes to my internet surfing. Joining me now is Channel 8 reporter Josh Yankovic. Josh, after some investigating, what did you find out about the data harvesting that's going on?
Thanks, DJ. People are just starting to wake up to about how much information they're sharing. Yesterday, I sat down with Dr. Alec Terfeltiller, who is an expert on social media and a professor here at K-State. He broke down the most important things to know.
I think the most important thing is for everyday citizens just to be aware. Be aware of what you're posting. Be aware of how your data is being used. Think twice before you sign up. I think that's where it starts. And just know that you don't have as much control over your data as you might realize.
What's the biggest focus that you think we should be on?
I think media literacy, just being aware of how these companies work, how they make money, how they collect your data, how they sell that, how they use that for marketing. I think a lot of people just aren't aware that it's going on. They see some ads on Facebook, they figure, oh, that's probably based on what I'm interested in, but they don't know to what extent Facebook is collecting that data, your behavioral data, the things you do on Facebook, things you do outside of Facebook that are connected apps. Things that you like. Obviously, well, if I like this, Facebook knows, but if you go to their page and comment on their page, Facebook's keeping track of that. They're thinking, okay, that represents some sort of interaction. Facebook is coming up with a profile of who you are, of how you feel politically, whether you're conservative or liberal, how you feel about different brands, what your lifestyle's like. They're trying to create this profile of you based on all these data points, and it's everything you do on Facebook is being collected and being monitored. So I think the important thing would be for people just to really be aware of how much every interaction you do on Facebook and even through Google is being captured and held on to and parsed, and algorithms are being applied to it to kind of formulate how marketers can best reach you, how advertisers can reach you. On one hand, that's a good thing for you getting really personal advertising that makes sense, that you're getting things you might actually be interested in. But at the same time, that means that you've got to give up quite a bit of your privacy. You got to give up quite a bit of information about yourself. And I really don't think people are quite aware of how deep it goes. That might hopefully change the way people behave. Maybe not everything needs to be on Facebook. Maybe you don't need to share everything. Maybe there's some stuff you can hold back, knowing that Facebook's keeping track of it. They're going to have a record of it. And that's kind of what you get for using Facebook. And so I think, like I said, that it begins there. Know that. If people know that, and that changes their behavior just a little bit, that's going to make you that's going to make you more safe in the long run.
There are a few things that you can do to start controlling the data you share, but above all, staying aware is key.
Well, that's all we have for you for today's segment. Don't forget to check those privacy settings. Now back to Chris and Tiffany.